Imagine a world where the mystery of death is no more, where the end of our journey is no longer shrouded in uncertainty. From the moment we are born, each of us is stamped with an immutable expiry date. Our individual countdown begins, ticking away with every heartbeat. This knowledge, this certainty, would reshape the very fabric of our existence, altering our daily lives in profound ways. It would colour our perceptions of time, love, ambition, and even our faith, influencing every decision we make. In a society where every individual is acutely aware of their limited time on Earth, the concept of urgency takes on a whole new meaning, driving us to act with unprecedented haste. The pressure to achieve, to experience, to squeeze every drop of life from our allotted days would be immense, pushing us to our limits. Imagine the social media profiles, the constant reminders of time slipping away, each post a testament to the fleeting nature of our existence. But amidst this relentless awareness of our mortality, a peculiar paradox might emerge, challenging our very understanding of life. Would we see a surge in reckless abandon, a hedonistic pursuit of fleeting pleasures as people seek to make the most of their limited time? Or would we witness a collective shift towards introspection and deeper meaning as we search for purpose beyond the ticking clock? Would we cling fiercely to every second, or might we find a strange liberation in the face of inevitable expiry, embracing the finite nature of our lives with newfound clarity? Love, that most profound of human emotions, would be irrevocably altered in this new reality. Imagine meeting someone, the spark of connection igniting, only to discover a stark disparity in your remaining time together. Would love transcend such knowledge, or would the shadow of impending loss loom too large to overcome? The dynamics within families would be fundamentally transformed. Parents, aware of their children's expiry dates, might grapple with impossible dilemmas and heart-wrenching decisions. Would they strive to create a lifetime of experiences within a condensed time frame, cherishing every moment? How would they prepare themselves for the inevitable, knowing the exact day their child would leave this world forever? The very notion of legacy takes on a new urgency and significance. With a finite amount of time to leave our mark on the world, how would we choose to be remembered by future generations? Would we strive for grand gestures, or find solace in the simple beauty of human connection and shared moments? In a world of known expiry dates, the echoes of our lives would resonate with profound intensity and meaning. The world of work and achievement would be completely revolutionized. Career paths, typically spanning decades, would be meticulously tailored to individual lifespans. Imagine the rise of specialized fields catering to those with shorter life expectancies and the competitive pressure for those with longer ones. Time management would take on a whole new dimension entirely. Procrastination, that perennial human flaw, might become a luxury few could afford. Every moment would be precious, every decision imbued with the weight of its impact on our finite existence. Yet paradoxically, this heightened awareness of our mortality might spark a different kind of productivity. Freed from the illusion of limitless time, we might find the clarity to focus on what truly matters most. The pursuit of passion projects, the dedication to meaningful work, might flourish in a world where time is a tangible, non-renewable resource. Section 4. The insurance industry implodes, risk reimagined. The insurance industry, built on the foundation of uncertainty, would face a fundamental crisis. Life insurance, as we know it, would cease to exist. After all, what need for insurance when the date of our demise is no longer a gamble, but a certainty? The ripple effects would be felt across other sectors. Mortgage lenders, car financiers, all would need to adapt to a world where risk assessment takes on a whole new meaning. Would we see the rise of time-based loans, with repayment terms intricately linked to the borrower's remaining lifespan? This shift could lead to new forms of financial products and services. Perhaps legacy funds would emerge, allowing individuals to invest their resources specifically for the time after their expiry, ensuring their loved ones are taken care of or their passions continue to be funded. Section 5. A crisis of faith grappling with destiny. The philosophical and spiritual implications of predetermined expiry dates are profound. For those of faith, the notion of divine will and the afterlife would take on a whole new dimension. Would knowing our expiry date strengthen our faith, or would it lead to a crisis of belief? The concept of free will, that cornerstone of human agency, would be called into question. If our end is preordained, are our choices truly our own? Or are we merely playing out a script written long ago? This existential dilemma could lead to widespread angst, or conversely, a sense of liberation from the burden of choice. This knowledge could also spark a renewed focus on the present moment. With a finite number of sunrises left to witness, would we learn to appreciate the simple beauty of existence? Or would the weight of destiny crush our spirits? Section 6. The Pursuit of Purpose. Finding Meaning in Mortality. The question of what gives life meaning, a question that has plagued philosophers for centuries, would take on a visceral urgency. Faced with the stark reality of our own mortality, would we find solace in hedonism, altruism, or something else entirely? Perhaps this knowledge would spark a collective re-evaluation of our priorities. Career ambitions might wane in the face of the desire to forge deeper connections, to make a tangible difference in the world, or simply to experience the richness of human emotion in all its messy glory. The pursuit of lasting legacies might become paramount. Knowing our time is limited, we might strive to leave behind something of enduring value, whether it be a work of art, a scientific discovery, or simply the memory of a life lived with kindness and compassion. Section 7. Could we bear to know? The enduring allure of the unknown. The prospect of living in a world where death is not a mystery but a date circled on the calendar is both terrifying and strangely alluring. It challenges our perception of fate and destiny. It raises profound questions about the nature of life, our relationship with time, and the very essence of what it means to be human. How would our daily lives change with such knowledge? Would knowing our expiry date rob us of the joy of anticipation, the thrill of the unknown? Or would it strip away the spontaneity that makes life so vibrant? Or would it empower us to live more fully, to appreciate the precious gift of life with a newfound intensity? Perhaps it would make every moment more meaningful. Ultimately, the question of whether we could bear to know our expiry date is a question only each individual can answer. It is a deeply personal contemplation. But one thing is certain, the very act of contemplating such a reality forces us to confront our own mortality and the finite nature of our existence. And in doing so, perhaps we discover something profound about what it truly means to live. It is in this reflection that we might find deeper purpose and understanding.